Pasta master Adam Swanson is joining me and he's going to be making me a delicious pasta. I don't think you've ever not made me a good pasta, but I feel like this one's going to be the best and the most unique one because we're going to be using green tomatoes.
Yeah, very interesting, green tomatoes. You wouldn't normally think about making a pasta dish with it, but this one is fantastic, Just.
Do you know the only time I've had green tomatoes is when they're pickled?
Yeah, traditionally that's what we do from south of Italy. They grab the green tomatoes, make a pickling liquid, pour it hot over the tomatoes, bam, into a jar and keep them for later on in the year.
And green tomatoes, for those people who don't know at home, they're just unripened tomatoes, aren't they?
Pretty much. They have a nice, real meatiness to them. So I might get you to try some after. But firstly, we need to get on to me chopping up some garlic and chilli and you dicing up the green tomatoes.
Sure can. And look at that amazing colour inside. Isn't it just spectacular?
But look at that meat. You know when I talk about, sorry, Just, I'm leaning over there. Look at that meat. That flesh there is what I'm talking about. Really nice and firm. And it cooks down nicely in the pasta.
Now, you've been in Italy quite a lot, exploring, researching about many different pasta dishes. Is this something that you tasted over there?
No, it wasn't actually. We had them pickled, to be honest with you, on an antipasto plate with a salumi and everything like that. And then I just thought, you know, man, how can I incorporate this into a pasta dish? So I came up with this one.
And when they're cooked, do they become sweeter? Because I'll taste one now.
What do you think?
It tastes like tomato, but it's got more of an acidic flavour to it.
A little bit of bitterness.
A little bit of bitterness, but it's still a little bit sweet. It's the texture that's very different.
That's what it is. So they're going to collapse down, obviously, in the pan just a little bit. But we're looking for that little bit of crunch, like you're saying, that texture.
All right, well, I'll chop these.
You chop that. I'm almost done with my chilli. Going to get that into the pan with a good splash of olive oil.
And a good splash of olive oil because it's going to be the basis of this sauce.
So garlic and chilli, in they go. Nice dice in there. Now, I've got some pancetta as well, okay? So it's going to give us that nice smoky meatiness to our dish.
Yum. And look at that, the marbling in there. It's fantastic. You know, pancetta from the belly. Smells, that's the best smell. Lots of different spices, pepper, oregano.
It works really well with the green tomatoes.
Okay, green tomatoes, done.
Good, pancetta's done, into the pan, straight away. Can you just chop me up some parsley as well, Just?
Sure
and
can.
Don't be scared to use a little bit of the stem. You know, traditionally I would use the stems in a stock, but with this dish, it works really well.
There you go.
Thank you so much. Straight into the pan with our pancetta, garlic and chilli. Okay, so we're just rendering out all that wonderful fat from our pancetta, which is going flavour into our sauce. Okay, Just, our pancetta's getting some lovely colour on it. Time to add the tomatoes.
Okay. And another big handful with all the juices.
Very nicely diced too, may I say.
Thank you. And the juices, there you go.
Fantastic. Now, at this point, to help collapse our tomatoes, I'm going to add a little bit of salt. Okay, in that goes. Now, they need to cook for about 5 to 10 minutes, slowly collapse down. Halfway through that cooking time, we're going to add our pasta into our salted boiling water.
Fabulous.
So just time to add the pasta into the water.
Okay, there we go.
Thank you very much.
Interesting shape.
Casarecce.
Yeah.
Fantastic shape. I love it. Short pasta, a different alternative to penne. You know, we all seem to go towards penne. Nothing wrong with that. But casarecce has that beautiful little groove in it.
Yeah.
Works good with ragus and even better with this tomato.
Yeah, because all the flavour's going to go inside.
It does.
Yum.
I need to add some of that pasta water now into my pan.
Sure.
Just to help collapse the tomatoes down. So a good couple of scoops. So in Italy, you know, throughout my travels, I learned there was never any stock in the kitchen. This was the stock right here, that pasta water. Full of flavour. We'll turn down our heat on the saucepan just to let that simmer away nice and softly.
Swanee, that sauce looks pretty good.
Yeah, I'm happy with that. Pasta's looking really good, nice and ready to go. Just can you chop me a little bit of parsley just for a garnish.
And finely chopped.
Yeah. So, let's give that a toss.
All right, there you go.
Perfect. Grab that into the pan. Let's remove that one. Okay. Yeah, look at that.
And the tomatoes, they have collapsed, but some of them have still held their shape, which, you know, a ripened tomato wouldn't have done that as much.
No way, look at that.
The smell, the dominant smell there is that delicious pancetta. You didn't put that much in it. You really don't need much.
You don't need much, you know. It is obviously smoked and preserved, so it's going to have lots of flavour, a big kick. There we have it. To finish, some pecorino is a must with this dish.
Whenever I think of pecorino, Swanee, I think of you. It's your
That's nice.
favourite
What,
cheese.
you think I'm a sheep because it's made from sheep's milk or what?
No, because it's your favourite cheese. You use it a lot, and you know what? I love using it too. Little fork.
Oh, the smell of that pecorino. Wow.
All right, I'm really interested to see the taste of this green tomato.
Like that? Still that little bit of bitterness, the heat from the chili, the smokiness from the pancetta.
It's a really, really good pasta. I think that's the best you've done this season.
Ooh.
Ooh, controversial.